Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nikke. Let's continue, see what we have, do what we can. And Obelisk. Flame.
Dispatching now.
Alright, wipe out, that's done. Synchro device. Let's get one rank up. Alright, that would be it. Nothing else I really want in there, so let's go back. Yeah, just do the dailies quickly, and then we're gonna do the story. Nikke. Let's just click on someone randomly. Doesn't matter. Well, it does matter here. Okay. Should click someone who actually has gear. There we go. Upgrade once. Alright. Advice.
Sharing a secret has brought us close.
Right, let's do advice. Lorta. Arcana.
I'm really glad that I met you.
Mihara. Flora.
This warm feeling.
Okay, so that's all done. Episode viewing, we have D here. Alright, that would be it. Claim all of those. We have 90. Missing something. What am I missing? I didn't recruit today. That's it. Alright. This is 94. It's kind of annoying. Recruit once. Alright, tell you what. I'm not gonna do any pulls until we know who's in the next patch, because if it's you know, if it's the collab with Eve. Is it Eve? Yeah. From Starblade, then I'm not gonna use that. So that's fine. There's also your skill here. That's pretty much it. 46, nice. Okay. I'm gonna start doing the left one actually for these. Alright, that's pretty much all we wanted. Weekly wise, we still have the recruits, but that can wait. We can do the gifts technically. Alright, let me just do the 9 pulls manually. So I don't want to wait at one day. Okay, yeah, we got nothing, which was expected. Doesn't matter. Lord for Justice. Undisclosed location, the Ark. Perilous Siege, safe house. He stares down with sunken eyes at a sentenced targets brought on earlier. 2 men and 1 woman have their arms and legs tightly bound and tape sealed over their mouths. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the Ark, referred to as mist. Kay peels the tape off one of the man's mouth. Please, don't kill me. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. As the man's body hits the floor, it is accompanied by the clink of a shell casing landing. Kay removes the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends? Getting used and then tossed to the wolves? You don't have a clue, do you? The judges in Perilous Siege are way worse than us. The statement causes Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we are honest about being dishonest. But oh no, not you. You're prattling about justice, as if there's anything righteous about this dirty work. The bullet grazes the man's cheek, interrupting his seething tirade. Shut up! Get it over with, will ya? Just kill me already! Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. He looks down at the growing pool of blood with the dead eyes. No! The remaining woman, who is still tied up, watches with terror in her eyes. After glancing her way, Kay pulls out a phone and dials a number. Before there is even a ring, the line connects with a click. Report. Request for stay of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. And if I refuse? Murmured voices can be heard on the other hand. A voice different from the previously monotone voice tone is now coming from the phone. It is the voice of an older man. Hey, are you listening? X. That's right. I believe this is the first time you've heard my voice. And yet you still recognize me. That's because you're the only one of the upper strata who seems human. I'll take it as a compliment. However, I believe we have a misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops all pretense of warmth and shifts to a cold and emotional tone. You can feel her hairs on her body stand on end. The judges are committee. Everyone has their equal say, and therefore all decisions are impartial. However, the letters in our code names also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we are divided into the upper and lower strata, yes. So tell me, what do you think that means? Remember what your name stands for. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. I'm waiting for your response. For the sake of a righteous judgment. The call disconnects. Kay grips the phone tightly and clenches her jaw. Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Perilous Siege, safe house. There's the sound of a single gunshot. Then the echo of a shell casing rolling on the floor. Then several more shots. Ooh. Lord for justice. I mean, I do want her, but sadly, like, yeah. Eve is gonna be more important, especially if we get the free skin. If it's a free skin for her, then yeah, then we do need her 100%. All right.
Bolt, we won again.
Hmm.
Can I punish anyone I like?
All right. Let's see. Who do we add? Blank for sure. Noir for sure. That's 70. And then we need someone with. Actually, it doesn't matter really. Do D.
Roger.
D
I'm
kind
going
of
with
fits. All right, go. It's that peculiar time of day, where the awareness of a full and busy day is intermingled with the satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here's today's announcement. Breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in an ARC's western district. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading the ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things are getting out of grim. I absentmindedly watched the TV for a while, then get up to take a shower. However, I sensed that someone is already in the bathroom. In the past, this would have caused me to panic. But that was then, and this is now. I smile and open the door. Oh, hi. Huh? I thought I'd borrow your shower for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. Kay's voice seems dispirited. I can see bloodstains on her face. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I rush over to check on her. Take it easy. That hurts. I'm not sensing Kay's unusual abrasive energy. First thing first, let's tend to these injuries. And how did it do that? I was going to call Marion and Pepper. And notify the entire world about Peerless Siege and what we do? Don't worry about me. I'm not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment. And then I'll be fine. Okay. Kay's eyes close as she slumps over, and I rush over to catch her before she falls. Let me get you into the other room. I try to lift her. Hurrah! But she's unexpectedly heavy. Careful, I'm on a mission of great consequence. They outfit us with special bodies for such missions. They're completely different from those you pick up without care. But you're not out gallivanting with your Nikke girlfriends. Kay curls up inside the tub. Leave me be, I'll be better soon. Then I'll be gone. I'm sorry for making a mess of your bathroom. What are you doing? I'm going to stay here until you feel better. He stares blankly as I sit next to the tub. Whatever, do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closes her eyes.
How am I supposed to fight in this outfit? Just a little more. Reloading. I'm going as fast as I can. This clothing is... I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. I then summon every last ounce of strength. I have an attempt to help move her. Phew. Are you okay? Sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. I'm fine, just gotta catch my breath. Fine. After giving a perfect release response, Kay turns her back to me. Happy? Yes. I think I've lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. It's not all gone. There are bits and pieces missing. On top of that, I have no recollection whatsoever of the past week. The last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top level mission. Next thing I know, I woke up inside the safe house, and everything in between is a blank. Do you remember how to get your injuries? Not a clue. They don't appear to be severe, and certainly don't inhibit any movements. Like Kay said, the injuries do appear only be surface level cuts and scrapes. It's hard to explain. It's like my body is refusing to move. At any rate, that's the situation. Also can't get in touch with any of this upper strata or D. Do you think it could be... I doubt it. If they wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here right now. The judges are nearly that sloppy. So what does it mean? Probably just one of those things. Something the judges consider perfectly normal. Do you really believe that? What other choice do I have? Do I have to wait for things to unfold? I've got to proceed like usual. Wrapping things up, leave no loose ends. And deal with any aftermath, if and when it comes. Is that how you usually operate? Yes. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation. Kay sits up on the bed. Speaking of which, heading back to work. You catch on quick. I guess humans are intuitive creatures after all. Yeah, but I'm not so sure I want to get used to what's going on here. Who is it? Take a guess. Just a moment. Tell her to come in. She already knows everything. Alright. Come in. Ah! Arcana walks in with a beaming smile, then promptly spins around upon seeing Kay. You two go ahead and have fun. Fine, come on in. Sorry, but I kinda hoped it would be just two of us being intimate. Whispering sweet nothings to each other and all that stuff. It's not what you think. After a while, Arcana finally calms down and explains why she came. There was a break-in at the library? The Forbidden Library, to be precise. My room isn't the only entrance into that place, you know? Normally they are tightly sealed, but... Arcana shows us a picture of a metal door that's been split open, like a sheet of paper. One of them ended up like this. You call that a break-in? I know, the world barely does it justice. The other thing is that the alarm never went off. I only discovered it when I didn't have anything else to do. I mean, when I was making my rounds. Kay and I exchange a silent glance. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, a break-in at the Forbidden Library and the memories of a Pearly Siege member mysteriously vanishing? There's no way it's all a coincidence. Did you say you lost your memory? I've got a great method that works for me whenever my memory gets wiped. If you want, I could... Keep it to yourself. Oh, okay. Let's head to the library.
Hit him fast and hit him hard.
Why do you flick my hair? Reloading. I'm a bit flustered. How do you reload again?
There we go.
Bolt! We won again!
Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door thicker than my body has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. Is this a passage normally unused? I personally don't use it, no. But others do? During emergencies, yes. Arcana glances over at Kay, who is examining the door. You mean... Yes, this passage is occasionally used by members of Pearly Siege. It's connected to the path that I usually take. Neither I or anyone else uses it often. We would employ additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. For some reason, I haven't received any responses yet. I started wondering what I should do, and then I figured that since you are connected with this place as well... That was the smart of you. I'll ask the higher-ups myself. Wait. I suddenly remember Kay mentioning how she was unable to reach D. No answer. From D, you mean? She's probably on a mission. She's always hard to get a hold of. Really? She always answers my calls. Maybe she's more proactive about answering calls from her husband. I don't think that's it. Anyway, let's go inside. Inside? Whoever did this didn't do this before they were bored. They will be looking for something. That's true, but... Is there anything missing from the archive? checked the highly classified materials first, and luckily nothing is missing from those. I didn't have time to look at the other materials. Then we can look together. Good idea. If I figure out what was gone missing, or what has been damaged, that might clue us in as to who the intruder was. Kay pushes the iron door further open, for us to go in. Let's go! Passage eventually intersects with a corridor leading to Arcana's room. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Library's reading room, we commence our research. Not long after that. Well, that was the least of a hassle that I thought it would be. This room holds the documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I've already checked them. See a wooden door which resembles the one I saw before, leading to the room where the Goddess Squad records were housed. On it, there's a sign that reads S1452, along with a crude lock. It's open. Alright. The faint, musty scent of old books wafts through the crack of the open door. What kind of records are kept here? That's where the records pertaining to the Perilous Siege are stored. Let's go inside. Inside, the room is a complete disarray. Oh my gosh! Those wicked thieves, they made a complete mess of the place. Arcana hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Forget about those for now. More importantly, it looks to me like some of the books are missing. What? Just as Key said, some of the sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any idea what those missing books were about, Arcana? Well, the records here are usually redacted before they get to us. They are? I told you before, the higher-ups censor them. Oh. But I still remember some of the titles, let me see. Arcana examines the gaps in the shelves. Looks like there are mission records for 2 members of Perilous Siege. So, the Forbidden Library was broken into, and the records related to Perilous Siege have been gone missing. Meanwhile, Kate had been injured and lost her memory, and Dee is completely MIA. This isn't good. This might go deeper than we initially thought. What was that? Is there some kind of construction going on? I heard they were expanding the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not set to start for a while. Let's check it out. We hurry out the room to follow the continuous thudding sound.
Let's finish this battle, then back to Snowfield Hot Spring.
Just a little more.
How do you be run again? Bolt! We won again!
As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive at the main reading room of the Ark Library, we find what seems to be the source of the noise. Oh gee, sorry about that. Moran is desperately trying to straighten the bookshelves, which have fallen over like dominoes. Oh man, how am I gonna clean this up? Moran? Dad, are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. What's going on with your outfit? Oh, my outfit? Moran looks down at her clothes. What about it? I've never seen you wear that before. Oh, what I usually wear is the Peony Association traditional garb, but this is just casual wear. I deserve to wear the Peony Association uniform now. Anyway, for this research that I'm doing, it's important that people don't know that I'm from Peony Association. What kind of research would necessitate? Oh. What else? Sixo. Have you made any progress? Moran pulls out an envelope from her pocket. What's this? Mist. Huh? This is the room I use. This is the room I use for brief breaks. Make yourself comfortable. Arcana leads up to a small room connected to the librarian's desk. Whereupon Moran, Kay, and I all sit down. You said your name was Kay? Does Perilous Siege have an interest in this as well? That's none of your business. But I won't share any information with you either. Cadet, let's talk in private. Moran stands up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Both of you, calm down. Didn't Rosanna mention something about going Underworld Queen and Perilous Siege not getting along? Why do we get along with scum like them? They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the Underworld knows the truth. The only people who get a bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price. That is the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the furthest thing from Enough, both of you. Moran, can you tell us what you found? We're in a bit of a tough situation now, and any information you have could be helpful. Fine, I'll tell you, but only because you're the one asking. Moran sits back down and pulls out a small notebook. According to the recent lead, I found out that mist is being distributed against in the Ark. I did everything I could to track down the suppliers, but it was like they've vanished into thin air. Huh? I'm telling the truth. I had myself out of sight and waited for them all to head into their hideout. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Could there be some kind of secret passage of some kind? I checked for that too. I ran over that place with fine-tooth comb and smashed everything, but didn't turn up anything. Could it be? Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading the ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. So that was you. Huh? What was that? Nothing. So I came to the library to investigate further. No, I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mess on them. What? But I don't know what happened. I was chasing after 3 people, 2 men and a woman. The 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea where, and only the woman was left. Wait. Kay, who had been listening silently until that point, interrupts Moran. 2 men and 1 woman, he said. Yeah. You know something? Kay clutches her hat. Kay? What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't know Perilous Siege had feelings. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about these 3 people you were tracking. You said there's only 1 woman left? Yeah. Something bad must have happened to her. She was totally out of it. She kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. I was barely able to get a coherent sentence out of her, but finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. I wrote it down and came to the library to try to find out more information. Why the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. I'm not so sure about that. What? I thought you could find anything we needed at the library. Anyway, now that I've met up with you guys, it doesn't matter. Great, I'll just tell you the description? Please. Lauren clears her throat and flips through her notebook. Female, with long black hair. It was impossible to determine whether she was a human or Nikke. Not much to go on. Exactly, even amongst our small group, you and I already matched the description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, she had a gun with spikes. A kind of pistol, or maybe a submachine gun. A gun in any case. Don't look at me like that. There are lots of other guns with spikes out there. Is there any more? Keep going. That's all I got from her. Figures. Oh wait, there was one more thing. I just forgot to write it down. Apparently the woman was talking to someone on the phone and said something about refusing to carry out an execution and then accepting a choice. A whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. And something about a righteous judgment and some other stuff. Ah! What did you say? He grabs Moran's shoulders and glares at her. What did you just say? What's gotten into you? Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Sure, I told her to go lie down for a while. I can go wake her up. Let's go quickly. Lead away. Okay. Damn, what in the hell is going on?
I don't think I'll ever get used to fighting.
Next.
This clothing is so cumbersome. More to see!
I can.
Lady Luck is always on our side. Bolt! We won again!
Moran takes us to the point where the Outer Rim and Ark are partitioned. This is it. I ring the doorbell and wait for a moment, but there is no sign of anyone inside. I ring the bell a second time, but nothing happens. Would she have gone and left and gone somewhere? Step aside for a moment. Why? That woman was in no state to go anywhere. That tells me. Yeah, I thought your brain was a useful lump, but you're pretty sharp. Guess Underworld Queen isn't so bad for a bunch of loosey chumps. Wow, I had no idea you were capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. You stay here and look after Cadet. I'll go inside. Lauren easily breaks down the flimsy door and steps inside. Soon after. Not a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Damn. Alright. Huh? Lingering inside the room is a scent I've smelled a few times before, the pungent metallic scent of blood. Not only that, she's dead. The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you, but this changes things. Now I've got involved in this. What in the world is going on? I'm sorry, I didn't know when was the right time to fill you in. I begin to explain everything to Moran. From Kay losing her memory to the Forbidden Library being infiltrated. All the while, Kay suddenly examines the dead bodies with sunken eyes. I had no idea it was this serious. I'm sorry for getting you mixed up in this. Now, wait, just a minute. Let me think. Huh? Moran closes her eyes for a few moments, then opens them. Fine, I'll help. What about Sixo? It's okay. I'd hit a wall with that anyway. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you two can return the favor and lend me a hand. Okay, thanks, Moran. No need to thank me. What are friends for? Are you two done? I hate to break up the love fest, but perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this. Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. Kay points to a wound where the blood is slowly congealing. Does it sound like, does this wound bring anything to mind? While I haven't seen any corpses in my lifetime, this injury seems familiar. It's a gash, one which seems to have been caused by a knife or some type of heavy blade. Like an axe, for example. No way. Just then, footsteps echo behind us. Dee? Did you do this? Dee doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. Hold on a minute. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing the tension, Marna steps in front of me, but... Take this. Dee hands me a phone and steps back. Phone? Why would you... Huh? Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold and inorganic voice emerges from the speaker. Happy. Who is this? The III. 7.
Doesn't matter how hard it gets, I'll always succeed. Reloading.
Mission complete.
7? The judges. Dee, return to her mission. Dee bites her lip and briefly glances over at Kay as she heads up out of the room. At the end of the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. I have a mission for you, Happy. It's something you're already quite familiar with. No explanation will be necessary. Wait, before that, I'm not taking questions. Justice has no place for it. What? We judges pass judgment. We embody justice. We are justice itself. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark's salvation, and humanity's as well. You must become an infallible, unwavering symbol of righteousness. All over your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be the harvest, and this judgment will be the turning point, a watershed moment, an inflection point, a divergence, the moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. So make your judgment, Happy. Deny all falsehoods, eradicate evil, uphold justice. That is your role and duty. It is your destiny. The voice brims with more than mere conviction. It sees with madness. Only now realize that I haven't moved this entire time, It's only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. What is the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? In response to my question, V lets out a sigh that seems both regretful yet also self-satisfied. The target this time, 7 indicates the target. It's me. Alright, that was cool. Partially completed. Let's check the shop. Alright, I'm gonna save the tickets. Yeah, I'm gonna save them until we are more done with this. Alright, cool. Let's just do the road to villain. Nice. Alright, nothing else I can really do. That can wait.
I love your smell,
Alright,
Commander.
I'm gonna end here. Since there's nothing else to do, I'm not gonna do the recruits. I'm gonna save up everything just so we have it. Because we are not getting 200 anytime soon. Let me just do one pull. Because I can. And I can also, I guess, go to the shop and buy
Welcome to the
one or
Green
two of
Hut by
these.
Take as much time as you like.
Which is still not
Smart
enough,
choice.
but that's fine. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where we will finish the part. Is it 2-parter? I think it's just 1-parter. So tomorrow we'll finish this.